prismatic spray. It just would be halved or whatever, right?
Oh, just halved. Okay. Yep, you were right.
So roll a d8 to see what ray she gets bonked with.
7.
Violet. Okay, well, she doesn't get blinded.
Yeah, okay, so nothing. Okay. So Tentacle is gonna do his whack. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And they are being whacked.
Okay, I don't need to hear about your tentacle doing a whap, okay?
Well, they are fighting.
For 17.
17... What kind of damage is this?
Cold damage, and movement speed is reduced by 10.
Okay.
And then other Pokemon is going to come up here. And
Yep.
let me pull up that one now.
If you're gonna do melee, if he can reach over here, he'll get flanking.
He was here. You right. Let's flank. Good call, good call. And it's gonna do a slam.
Come on, Anslam.
For 12 is the first, which I'm assuming does not. And the second, that second one is a 14.
Oof.
God, those are rolls. Well,
she does that thing.
Those are both at an advantage, though.
Okay, so your first attack does not hit. So the actual second attack should be 2 rolls here.
I almost forgot about that. 29, that's better.
Okay, that will hit, but you should roll again to see if you happen to crit.
And I do
No,
not.
but you do hit.
I hit with. Let's see. It is. Trying to find the damage on it. So it's 1d10 plus 4 plus spell level. Okay. 1/r d10 plus 4 plus 5. For 11. Slam damage.
Cool. So the first one, she does that anime shit where like there's a glint on her spear and she's able to see the guy coming from behind her, so she blocks the one blow. But then the elemental just gives her like a kidney punch from behind that she's unable to unable to block.
Yeah.
That's your
my
turn?
turn.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna let out a roar. Okay. Klonos and his elemental and Gallus. Can I get a Constitution save?
Yes, sir.
Anything I can do to help me.
18.
Okay, I do not have anything I can do to help me, so this will be fun. You said con?
Yes.
18.
Nice.
Okay. How about your elemental?
Let's see, what would that be?
You know what? Considering that you directed to attack, I can say it's fine. Never mind. She lets out this roar and she begins blazing with sunlight, but you guys are able to shield your eyes in time that you don't go fucking blind. But she is still like blazing with sunlight. Let's see. Gallus, she's gonna start swinging her spear at you, buddy.
Bring it. AC is 21.
That's 2 hits.
Okay. Now, with the green fragment, I do have immunity to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Fortunately, this is magical piercing damage.
Do I get the resisties?
Let me see.
Yeah, the immunity doesn't specify magic or not, but I guess that's why.
That's not great. 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
And... you also take 17 radiant damage.
Alright. Gallus is going to speak the command phrase, "My strength amidst dismay," and he will get back 48 plus 4. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey!
Okie dokie, I think that's it for her turn. Callisto's gonna do some bullshit now,
As she does.
as she does. Yeah, she's just gonna step into the shadow that you are casting, Mungark, over her. She's just gonna whoop and reappear in the shadow of the statue over here.
2d12?
Would you roll that, please? I'll let you roll the damage for that. She will take that.
2d12. 20 damage.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Double tens. I
And
am a...
that's fire, right?
Yeah, that's fire damage. I am a barbarian, so I am used to rolling d12s.
Yeah, that is up your alley. Okay. Yeah, that seems like a good call. Mungark, can I get a con save?
Yes?
Or wait, no, yes.
Is she casting a
Yeah.
spell?
She is casting a spell.
I'm gonna use the white mask to cast counterspell. Using charisma as my spellcasting ability. I'm casting at 5th level. Let me throw that out here. Bam.
I need to check the level on the spell she is casting. I don't know. Where the fuck is it? Oh, or is that just an ability? Because I don't think that's an actual, like, spell. Damn you!
No
I think
fun
that's
for you.
just an ability.
If it's just an ability, then it still goes off, but I will retract my use of counterspell if that's the case.
Yeah, no, it's a magical ability, but not a spell.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So I will require the con save from... Oh, that you did roll that there?
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Damn, okay. 8d8 necrotic damage.
Oof.
I don't like that.
Num. So she just kind of locks eyes with you for an instant, and you feel a not insignificant amount of your strength leave you. And the wounds she was bearing from the burns you left her, those just instantly vanish.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, let me murder these two idiots over here real quick.
Saved his life, and he's still being a dick. Like, what the hell, man?
Then she pulls an axe off her belt and she just fucking whips it at Gallus, because that seems like a thing to do. What's your AC again, Gallus?
21.
Yeah, that goes right between your legs, like... nervously close to some important bits, but it goes wide nonetheless. Mungark, you're up, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna whack this boy, I believe. One second, let me double check. Something.
The boy who I kind of want to appeal to his better nature, but fucking if he's gonna be a dick, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna activate stage 2 of the mask and give myself advantage on all attacks for this turn. And it's time to start whacking the boys here. We'll start with the guy on the right. 29
Yep.
for 19 damage, plus I have to add the 2d6 fire damage to it. Let me just so it's 15 plus 4 plus 7. 19 plus 7 is
Okay.
28, right? Or no, 26, sorry.
Yep, that's right.
Alright, and then we go again.
Still standing.
Yep.
That hits.
So 17 plus 4 plus 7 is...
28.
Yeah, 28 again. Alright, and then we get our extra attack. An 18.
The 18 will hit.
Oh, okay. So 20 damage?
Yeah,
And
so,
then,
whoa, okay, whoa, slow your roll,
Oh, okay. I'll hide that.
Yeah, he drops
Alright,
from a flurry of cuts and flames.
this last attack will go to this last guy. To this guy here.
Yeah, 30 definitely hits.
So 16 plus 7 is what? 23, right? Yeah, 23.
Yes. Okay.
Alright. And that is my turn.
Okay. I gotta look up some shit here. Like, there's some ability stuff that's, like, separate from the stat block, which is fucking stupid.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, well, I didn't crit. Okay. I need to actually read what this one does, like, more than once.
So, when you were cutting this guy, your fire kind of poured into him, and as he died, it just kind of melted all the flesh off his bones. His bones then suddenly stagger back onto their wobbly feet and swing at you with a hand axe.
Jeez,
no. Sir, sit down, sir.
That's a crit. For shitty damage. 10 slashing damage as the skeleton catches you off guard and gives you a bonk.
5.
And he swings again.
How many attacks is this guy
That'll
doing?
hit. 8 slashing as he bonks you again.
Take 4.
Gallus' turn.
Gallus is gonna look at Eftalia and be like, "What you're doing is going to jeopardize all of the underworld. We can talk about that later. But for the moment, we can agree we don't want to see Theros overrun by this woman, don't we?" And he points over to Callisto.
She is still burning with the energy of the literal sun. She doesn't seem to give you any indication that she's up for listening.
Remember that I gave you a chance. And I'm going to attack. 28 to hit for
Yep.
15 damage. And I'm not going to roll that. Well, I need to turn that off. I don't know how the fuck I did that, but we're going to go ahead and click that off. Thank you. Is that from the green fragment, maybe? No? Okay.
I have no idea.
But anyway, I am going to take this next attack at her as well. Oh, I know what it was. It's my versatile damage, but I forgot to set it up properly. Yeah, do my second attack on her, and I 19 to hit.
That will bonk.
Okay, and then I'll also roll my superiority here to do the strike again. Just 2 damage, so 15, 21, and 2. Do I have any bonus actions here?
Does she need to make a save again?
Yeah.
Not that she will really care, because she's probably going to attack you anyway, but
Yeah,
you know.
I know, but it's for the damage.
Yeah, she fails.
Okay. DC 22, so. Let me see. Yeah, that'll do.
Alright. Oh, I did that shit out of order. I did Gundak on Dakin's turn, so I guess now I'm going to do Dakin on Gundak's turn. Why not? Big boy sees slightly shorter boy who put him in the fucking ground, so he's going to swing at you wildly with his axe. He might have been beefed up by the red fragment before, but he's still a tough-ass Minotaur. That said, he only hits you once. You take 14 slashing and you get clipped across the chest once in this
Oh, I'll take 7.
utter rage of attacks.
I'm
There's like no strategy behind it, there's just bloodlust.
pretty hurt, boys.
Klonos, you're up, buddy.
Okay. How likely in my encounters am I to have come into contact with dinosaurs?
Not very, other than like, what the fuck is the plesiosaur? The swimming
Maybe
one. But I don't...
I'm thinking like a T-Rex. Have I seen or know what a T-Rex is?
Not likely, but I'm gonna say I don't care if you want to summon one anyway.
I'm not gonna summon it. I'm turning. I'm polymorphing my friend Mungark into a T-Rex.
I did not have token prepared for this.
It's fine.
So I'm just
What,
gonna...
you didn't get through all of our player abilities as well? A giant flaming T-Rex? Oh, by the way, I need to roll for that guy's damage for the turn as well.
For both of them, yes.
Alright, well, this will be for the guy who just attacked
Okay,
me.
well I guess I'll do this again.
We'll
I'll
take
ask
7
Mungark
damage.
again. Because last time I didn't ask Mungark.
I'm just
Mungark,
gonna
are you
use
okay
it.
with? Mungark, are you okay with being? Do you need to be a T-Rex? Are you hurting that bad?
You know what? Not right this second.
Okay, then I'll
Mungark is glad you're thinking of him. This
save
guy
it.
takes 7.
But keep the
and this
token on
guy
the board because
takes
it's probably going to
11.
happen. I'll save it then until.
Well, I mean, these guys do a lot of damage. Like, she might try to disintegrate him again. Let's think ahead here.
Mungark, whenever you say the code word, I'll turn you into a T-Rex.
T-Rex is the safe word.
Yep.
The safe words. The code word is code word.
But
Never
in the
think-
meantime,
Episode title, Power Word Dinosaur? I don't know.
okay. So now that I have that, I'm going. Instead of doing that, since I thought Mungark, when he said I wasn't feeling so good, I thought he was like hurting.
I meant like half health.
Okay. That's okay. I misinterpreted what you were saying then.
This is why it's good to have
And
these
that-
little bars above your head.
In that case, I'm going to take a different gemstone off of my helm. This time I'm going to do a ruby. Let me deduct that real quick. And we're gonna get ourselves a good old. Well, okay. I'm gonna hit with my boys first, and then get them the fuck out of there.
Do it
So
up.
tentacle boy. Tentacle boy. 17 to hit.
That does just hit, yeah.
Okay. And.
Or wait, no, you guys do Tygo's the Defender. Sorry, that does not
Okay.
hit.
Okay. Does the tentacle get flanking?
No.
Okay, just my
Yeah.
elemental. Okay, so then here's first attempt on my boy
No.
with advantage is an 18.
Yes. There you
Okay.
go.
And then the second attack 13
No.
with advantage is a
Yes.
28.
So both hit.
Oh, that's. Oh, that was a D10, right? I said it was originally.
Believe so.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So it was D10 plus 4 plus 5 plus D10 plus 4 plus 5 for 25 bludgeoning damage. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna leave my boy in there with him, but the tentacle's coming out. Tentacle, I'm going to move. Ow! Tentacle, I'm going to move. I'm gonna have it go help Mungart,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna pull that ruby, and we's gonna get ourselves a good old-fashioned wall. Oh, wrong one. I need alt. Good old-fashioned wall of fire.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I need it to be 20. So here is how I get? No, it's 10. No, is it 20 radius or 20? Damn it.
What are you asking?
I can't remember if it's 20 radius or 20 diameter.
It can be a straight line or it can be a circle.
I want him trapped.
Okay.
Oh, let's see, where? Wall of fire, wall of fire, wall of... There it is. Wall of fire. It is...
20 feet in diameter.
20 feet in diameter. Okay. So it would be... here? What? Okay, no, it's not doing it from the center point, so I can do it... Okay. So I can do it this way. Okay. That's it. Oh, why can't I move it? I want to move it.
You would like to move it.
You might want to zoom in a little bit. They usually help.
Hey. There we go.
There you go.
Alright, so there's my wall of fire. And the wall that is going to be hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Let's see. This will be the hot wall.
Okie dokie.
So no escape. Alright, and each creature in the area must make a dex save or take 5d8 fire.
On
So-
whose turn?
When it appears, so now.
And if they end their turn within it as well.
Yep. And so I have to do for my boy and hope he
Yeah, she
doesn't-
fails.
Actually. Okay, cool. Where's my boy? My boy.
My boy.
My boy.
This peace is what all true warriors strive for. And then I got you. Just give me a second.
Okay, and he fails as well.
Burn them both.
For 23 fires damage.
Ah.
Hit points. Okay.
That was quick.
Token stand, baby.
I'll just put it that way so I know where it's at. Actually, no, I'll put it under my resource stuff. Duh.
Yeah, I really want a drink. I should have gone and gotten it during Isaac's turn. I'm realizing that.
I should have done that too.
Alright. So I did that thing, I did that thing, I did that thing. Okay, that is my turn.
Alright. Eftalia's turn, but first you guys go get drinks.
I'm good for now.
Yeah, just go ahead. I'll go during Isaac's next turn,
There we go. Okay.
Hey man, us nerds gotta nerd out.
God, yeah.
Alright. Where's the stat block? Where's the
And
stat
by nerd
block?
out, I mean try to understand how to play my character and read spells.
These spell blocks making me read spells and shit.
Oh, banish the thought.
Just do what I do and read it completely wrong, cast it, and then backtrack your entire turn.
Right? What level of spell is Wall of Fire?
It is
Wall
a
of Fuck?
fourth level spell.
4th level.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna use a 4th level spell slot to cast Dispel Magic. She's gonna...
I'm going to use the white fragment to counterspell her dispel magic
Okay.
at level 5.
Alright,
Yeah, you
calm down
see-
there, Yugi.
You see...
I cast
Yeah,
Swords of
magic.
Revealing Light!
Yeah, you see
I
holy
outtrack-
energy kind of congealing in her offhand as she goes to like swipe at the flames that are around her, but then you just go no, and it just sputters and dies in her hand.
I outtrapped.
So now she's
the
just gonna fucking whap you.
Bring it on.
Bring up bucket, and I'm up.
Hit. One of them is a crit. She might be a lion lady, but she's not a pussy.
Yeah.
Quick, somebody.
Quick, somebody laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
39 piercing damage as you get stabbed repeatedly, and oh my god. Plus, that could have been a lot worse. 20 radiant damage. Yeah,
Okay.
as quickly as you guys are landing blows and shit, she unleashes her own little flurry of blows.
I'm rubber, you are glue. Everything you do to me, I heal. For 26 healing because of the white mask. Oops.
Aight.
Boy.
Okay, yeah, that's all she's got right now. Callisto. What you got, girl? What you got? Yeah, okay. She pointing at Gallus. Could Gallus give me a fucking deck save, please?
Aww. I was really hoping for you to say con save. Wait, let me read Indomitable. Let me read Indomitable real quick, because I forgot to add it to my character sheet, because that
Check
wasn't...
your stuff.
Fighter, 5th edition, Wikidot, quick. Come on, load, damn you. Indomitable, where are you? Beginning at 9th level, you can reroll a saving throw that you fail. If you do, you must use the new roll and you can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. Excellent. Come on, Gallus. Indomitable. Please, God. 19! Fuck yeah!
You are very lucky. Yeah. She points at you, and there's a beam of green energy, and suddenly you don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Is it a spell? Because I should have counterspelled. I can't counterspell it. I'm out of reactions.
It's yeah. 34 force damage.
Ow!
It could have been worse.
Fucking ow! I'm bloodied.
Could everyone give me a perception check?
Boy, howdy.
Why, sure.
Boink.
Yeah, 15.
10.
$22.
Okay. So I should have done this earlier, but whatever. Klonos, when Gunnak bit the dust over here, you saw an ethereal form. It looked like Gundak, and it looked like it was screaming. And when he died, it went shrieking all the way over to Callisto, and then it disappeared.
That's probably fine.
It's probably nothing. Okay, we did that. We did that.
Alternatively, maybe I just polymorph her into a bunny until we kill everything else.
By the way, did Iftalia begin her or end her turn inside the wall of fire?
She did, in fact.
Then she will have to take the damage again.
Oh, shit.
She has to do
Roll
the
'em
damage
up.
again. Yep.
19, and yeah.
Yeah.
She is not looking very good. She is burnt up and dripping, pouring blood from all her wounds, but she's still standing. Callisto, what are you doing? Who are you gonna fisto?
Oh no.
Hey.
Thought you just cast super disintegrate on me.
She doesn't give a shit.
I guess.
Yeah, she's just gonna pull more axes from her belt and fucking whip them at you, Gallus.
That's fair. Are these magical as well?
They are not magical.
Oh, they just tink off of me. I am immune.
Now, they might not cause you damage exactly, but I will need one Constitution save, please.
Let's see here. Suffer my wrath, 30.
Let's see. Is it half or nothing? Half or nothing. Oh, she still gets the... Okay. So that could have been, as ever, recurring theme of it could have been worse. So your wound closes almost as soon as one of the axes actually strikes and lands into your leg. But not so quick that you don't suffer from the poison. You will take 15 poison damage.
On a save.
And on a save, and it burns like hell, but it does subside.
Okay.
Mungark.
You know what? Let's wipe this board.
You're smacking Dakin.
Heh.
So 16 is a 28 damage. Again? No, that's gonna miss. That's a
Oh,
crit.
there we go. What?
The
Wow.
worst crit.
Fucking.
Worst crit ever, huh?
Oh man, your axe just goes flaccid mid swing.
But
Oh, no.
it is 20 damage. And then... that one's pretty good. 19 plus 4 plus 14, so 19 plus 28 is... Oh god, a lot. 19 plus 8 is 27, so 37 damage.
So you do the Thor thing where you slam your axe into his chest, and Dakin leans into you, and he says, "Should have gone for the head," and the flesh starts to peel away from his skin, and as soon as he dies, he comes right on back,
Okay.
and he's gonna smack.
Alright, well he's gonna take 2d12 first. So take that 19 fire damage.
He will. What's your AC again?
18.
Okay, he swings as wildly as before, but you might say there's no... he doesn't put his soul into it.
Yeah.
He misses. Anyway, Gallus.
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
Incidentally, this time, since he was literally right in your face, you can plainly see that the light left his eyes and fucking went into Callisto's.
Well, he's a skeleton, so yeah.
26 to hit on
It
Eftalia.
do.
22. I'm going to roll my superiority yet again. Just 2, but it's extra. She still needs to make the 22 saving.
Let me see the thing.
And 18 slashing. 24
Okay.
plus 18.
You want to describe your kill?
Yeah, so Gallus is big. So I think what happens is, he's darting around, like, you know, that's an interesting thing to say when he's so big, but, in order to, like, combat against the fact that she's blazing, he, holds his shield up and just pushes it forward, and as soon as she is knocked off guard, he just takes his axe and brings it down like a guillotine, just over. You can't really say that it goes towards a specific part of her body because he is fucking massive right now. I think it just chops her clean. I think it just bisects her, honestly.
So you bring the axe down, and it cleaves into her, and you're sure you've, like, cut through everything that's fucking important. And then you feel your axe budge and start to push up. And your axe is, like, ejected from her body. She begins glowing even fucking brighter than she had been previously.
Shit.
Please make me a con save.
Okay.
She's going undying on you right now.
Got 31, nat 20.
Hey.
Yeah, so with your shield in place, you're able to avoid getting blinded.
Gallus is just yelling the entire time.
When you look down at her now, it's not just, like, light coming off her. There is a literal fire burning in her eyes and blazing through all of her pores. She is 100% channeling the sun right now. It is still your turn, though.
I told you you had a chance. Well, I'm going to say my strength amidst dismay and get 2d8 temp hit points. So I get 8 temp hit points. That's cool. Hey boys, that's all my healing. What else do I have? I do have a potion of greater healing. So while I cannot,
Smoke 'em, gun 'em.
well, I can't use it yet, but I will use my movement to pop it out in Gallus's shield hand, so he can use it next time. Wait, no, I didn't use bonus action. I can use it.
Glug glug, motherfucker.
Yeah. What's a greater healing potion do?
I have no idea.
Let's see. 44 plus 4. Jack shit.
That is nothing.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. It's 44 plus 4. 4 plus 4. Oh. 13. I'll take it. I'm back to 83. So I'm back above half health. Just barely. And that is my turn.
Gundak. He's gonna swing his little axe. One hit. He's not super strong.
I'm gonna do my tentacle reaction, and I'm gonna reduce that damage. So whatever it is, minus 14.
Okay. So the axe is gonna collide with Mungark, and then the tentacle just slaps it off course, and it just kind of boops him with the flat of the axe. And then it's Klonos' turn.
My boy.
Alright. We're popping off another of my... Let's do another diamond so I can get another prismatic spray. I'm gonna deduct that.
Oh yeah, Mungark, for your flame aura shit, I think we're just gonna do that at the start of your turn just for convenience, so we roll them all at once.
Oh. I'm gonna go and grab some water real quick.
Go hydrate.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move Water Elemental up here.
Okay.
He's gonna flat at Callisto. There's the first attack. And here's the second.
Let me see her shit. So the first blow, she sidesteps. The second one is 100% going to hit. until she just slaps the elemental's arm out of her path with her axe.
So neither hit?
No.
Okay. And then I am... let me do some distance. If I cast it from here. Oh, I can get both of them if I cast it just right. Figure out the easiest way to not get Gallus in there. It's a 60-foot cone. So I'm trying to, like, do it like this, basically.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're going for.
Okay. So let's do the D8 first. So it will be... Oh, it's a double spell. I get 2 rays.
Cool.
8, so a 5, and... Oh, shit. And I'll just... Okay, reroll that one. No, it does the same. Yeah, it says only reroll 8s. I'll just cast it here so I can read it easier. So 2 5s. Targets will take 10d6 cold damage on failed save or half much on a successful, and this does hit twice, so it'll be 20d6 on a DC 18 dex.
We have success and a crit fail.
I am back.
Welcome.
How bad did Klonos fuck up?
He super did not fuck up at all.
Shit, boy!
No.
So 71 on the success, on the fail, and 35 on the success.
And that was what type of damage?
Cold, and that's gonna obliterate my elemental. So he gone. Well, I guess he could save technically. I don't think he will, but
If you just, like, aim it slightly off kilter.
no, he does. He does.
Hey!
He's still living. Not by much, but
What a good
technically.
lad.
Christ, that spell. Eftalia looks like she's glowing a little less brightly than she was, but she's still up.
I'm bright like a diamond.
But Callisto back there, you can't quite see her because the statue's kind of between you and her, but she's still going strong. Looks like she's still going toe to toe with your elemental and shit.
Oh, and then bonus action, Tentacle Whap, right here. Or, why is it off center? Why is my whole screen off center now? What the fuck?
I do not know.
Okay, Tentacle Whap, right here. It's clicking like slightly off center now.
Dakin?
Yeah.
I thought Dakin was dead.
No, he's a
Oh,
pile of
but-
bones that is walking upright.
Okay.
He's what we call a zombie. Zombie.
16 to hit.
Let me check. That does not hit.
Okay, that will be my turn then.
Okay. Eftalia, champion of Heliod. What's the mechanics on Wall of Fire? Like, is she able to leave?
Whenever you
Whenever you
end
end
your
your
turn.
Yep, or if you go through the hot wall. I can only choose one wall to be enter or exit, so if you cross through on the back side, you'll take it. If you cross through anywhere else, you won't take any damage, but if
It's
you
basically-
stay in the ring.
Yeah, it's basically outlines an area, and whenever you enter it or end your turn in the area outlined, it is the damage.
All right.
Right. But you can exit it as long as you don't exit through the hot zone.
Yes.
Gallus, you can do an op attack on Eftalia if you would like, because she's stepping to the magic boy.
Yeah, I am going to take that attack, and I do have Sentinel, so if I do hit her, speed goes to 0.
Oh.
34 to hit
Okay.
for 22 slashing damage.
Okay. numbers. Okay. Right. So Eftalia stops right there. She's gonna do her stuff though.
Get hacked.
No. Ain't gonna do that. Damn, that screws up her plans a little bit.
Swag. Sentinel is
yeah.
such a good fucking feat.
Bonus action, she's gonna do the thing. She chants a quick battle prayer and some of her wounds knit closed.
You know, her sun wounds.
Yeah.
Just in time to need a deck save from me to go hot, hot, hot.
Is the prayer a spell?
It is.
Cast, counter, spell, and I can't. I use my
You used
reaction.
your reaction, buddy.
Yep. It's fine.
Is it magic or silver damage?
Shut the fuck up. I do not
I
want
hack
that.
it.
I don't want that negativity in my life right now.
What is Klonos' AC?
14.
Ooh.
Okay, that's 3 hits.
Boy. Oh, actually, it's only going to be 1 hit. You want to know? Well, okay, it will be 3 hits. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my reaction to use one of my warlocky shit from Where's Klonos, and it will be the Wall of Lephestus or whatever, the one where I case myself in ice to protect myself.
Wall of Vista, Tomb of Levistus.
Yeah. So I'm gonna encase
Cool.
myself. Whenever I take damage, I can use a reaction to encase myself in ice and get 110 temp HP in the ice. So the first one will hit, and I'll take that damage, and then the rest of them will just chip away at the ice.
Okay, so you will take 4 piercing, 4 radiant. So that's what gets
Okay.
through. And then the ice will take a total of 20 just combined for piercing and radiant.
Okay.
Good call. Now remind me, because
Yeah.
I never took Tomb of Levistus. You can't get rid of it yourself, can't you? Oh no, the end of your next turn.
Into my next turn, so I will have to sit out a turn.
Okay.
Well,
Callisto.
I don't know if I can do other things though. Let me read it to see, but it will individually. But oh, it doesn't say that. Oh, I am incapacitated. Okay.
She's gonna bonk your elemental.
No.
For 13 slashing and 7 necrotic. Total 20 damage to your elemental. Is it?
What's up? Oh, on the elemental? How much?
Yeah, 20 total.
He did.
Elemental hero Bubble Man. No.
In the arms of
But now I don't have to worry about
angel.
Now I don't have to worry about concentration. So start getting hacked.
Counterspell. Counterspell.
You know, it doesn't say how many throwing axes she's supposed to have. I'm gonna say she has 4, so she's gonna throw her last one.
Thought she
at,
already. Okay, that's fair.
she already threw 3. Last one at Gallus, cause yeah, that's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it catches like an off breeze, which is weird because you're underground, and it just goes sideways in the air and just slides across the ground. And then she's just gonna step behind the shadow of the statue. She's gonna fuck off somewhere else. Yeah, let's say
Fuck off.
There. Mungark.
Mungark. Ha ha ha. Well,
So I
first
guess
of all,
at the start of your turn,
Sorry.
let's roll that
2d12.
fiery swingy damage.
so top guy takes 16.
He's hurting.
Other guy takes 21.
He's also hurting.
Okay, well we're gonna whack the top boy first.
Yep.
Gosh darn it, there's a Discord message. Alright, 16 plus...
Dakin falls to bits.
Hey, could you stop? Yeah, a lot. Now we'll slap the other boy.
That hit.
So it's 15 plus 4 plus 10, so 25, 29 damage?
He falls to bits.
Okay. Finally, freed from the hell prison that he's been put in.
I think we've got Eftalia.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Alright, so I can do this. So I'm going to. I can't dash, though. Heck. So I attacked. I'm gonna move to here, I guess. Right here. Do I have like a healing potion? Sure don't. Yeah. I think at this point, Mungark's going to be like, Gallus, let us end this.
You change your mind in the middle of a fight?
No, code name, or code word. Code word.
Oh.
Power word dinosaur.
Power word dinosaur.
You said you said Gallus. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm
what?
sorry. No, that's not what I meant. Clone us.
Mungark says, let's end this, and you hear a voice from behind you that says, I agree. Dakin staggers up on his bony
Oh my
fucking legs again.
God, what an asshat.
He goes zoom, and he tries to gore you. And he pokes you for 10 pokey damage.
He dashed through me?
No, he went around. Like, I know the token went, like, straight, but...
It's like whenever an enemy hits you really hard in Kingdom Hearts and you like fly 10 feet in the air, like, ooh!
No, he went like, that, basically.
Back off! Back off!
That was his turn anyway. But he did get back up.
I just keep having to knock these guys down, and it's the most infuriating.
Yeah. Gallus.
Let me double check everything that I've got going right now. Yeah, that's a whole lot of shit that I can't do anymore because I'm out of them. Oh, shit.
Give him a slap.
Yeah.
Hit her with booty clap.
Let's see.
Smack your cheeks together with such...
Just give me a second.
force
I'm looking at
does Thunder
I'm
Man.
looking at my combat maneuvers. Fuck off. You know, we're just gonna hit her with another goading strike because I just like the extra damage, even if it's not very much. That's not an advantage anymore. 18 to hit.
It do hit.
Alright, so it's 17 slashing damage. I didn't mean to roll that second 22. So 17 plus 9, 26 damage total. And need to make the DC whiz, but, you know.
Plus blah equals... She doesn't make it.
Cool. Swing again. For 16 slashing damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, bonus action, bonus action. Yeah, I ain't got shit. Man, I wish we would have hit level 11 so I could have gotten my fucking extra thing. That would have been wonderful. Just one extra attack. Yeah, that's my turn.
Gundak. Womp.
I saved your life, and this is how you're repaying us. What does she have
All
on
you
you?
hear from him is just like a ghastly moaning.
Yeah, he's a skelly boy. I don't think there's any convincing him.
Eh.
7 pokey damage as he pokes her back. But that's all he does. Klonos.
Is a
There's
block
some
of ice.
skeleton boys running around.
Is it rounded up or rounded down? I can never
Round.
remember.
You always round down.
I'll take
Okay. So, question: is readying an action technically your action?
Yes. Maybe.
Because
I assume
because
it depends.
that's like because here's what I'm concerned about. Because I technically am not thought out until the end of my turn, so I'm incapacitated. But if I like ready an action, when it would take effect would be once I'm thought out.
Yeah, I don't want to be a asshat, but I do assume you have to like be able to take an action to be able to ready an action.
Okay, in that case, I just do my bonus action to move my tentacle up to Mungark.
That's
And
fine.
I'll hit the boy up here.
I think we need to kill Callisto. I think she's gonna keep on popping the boys up.
For 27.
That'll hit.
What's that again? It hasn't hit in a while, so I'm trying to remember what the damage on it is. 2d8 plus 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say D10, but that was your elemental.
For 16 cold damage. And when I end my turn, I thaw out.
And at the start of this combat round, I was gonna have people making like an intelligence check, but Gallus hit the nail on the head. Skeletons keep getting the fuck back up. They were accompanying Callisto, so it stands to reason that maybe if you take her down, maybe the skeletons stop doing whack-a-mole.
Well, she keeps running around, okay? I don't exactly have the chance, and I've been L-bracketed in by these fucking skeletons every turn, so...
Well, they're helping her out, man.
Did Iftalia take the fire damage last time she ended her turn?
Well, okay.
No.
Bitch.
Close, could you roll fire damage, please?
I had a character who used Wall of Fire a lot in one of my Wednesday games, so I've gotten very good at keeping up with Wall of Fire.
Woof. Okay. Klonos. So wait, your turn is you thaw?
Yep.
Okay.
Thaw and
bonus
move the
action, move the
Yeah, move the tentacle and whap.
Eftalia's turn. She's gonna move right here, and
And
yes,
I will, yep.
Yep.
25
Yeah.
to hit for 20
Is he-
slashing damage, 0 movement.
All right, that's fine because she's right where she wanted to be anyway.
Does that happen? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Damn.
Because the movement is what triggers it, not starting the movement, but the movement
Got
itself.
it.
So
Yeah,
she
yeah,
moved 5, and then you got it.
You are correct.
Okay, yes, I'm rolling 2 separate technicals. Or is it save? What is your thing, Aftelia? Or is it just straight up fucking damage? Yeah, it's just straight up fucking damage. Okay, cool. So she whips her spear out, and it pierces through Klonos. And you know what? That's bullshit. I'm gonna make a roll for the attacks.
Yeah, because it's gonna be so hard to
Otherwise-
hit me.
Well, it hit both of you anyways. Both of you can take 34 radiant damage.
Fuck me, okay.
Ouch.
But fortunately, that's all she'll be able to do this turn. But it's Callisto's turn, unfortunately. I feel like she could now. She, believe it or not, she is running out of things to do. There is only so many things the Unknown Mask does.
Well, I hope that fucking Mungar can solo her because, good god.
Infinitely regenerating skeletons seems like good enough to me, honestly.
It's pretty sweet. Okay, she's out of that. So yeah, all that's left to do is bop. So she's gonna fucking bop. Seems like a good time to bop.
God damn it.
If it's a melee attack, actually it just says damage. So whatever damage the tentacle is gonna whap it and take away 7.
What's your AC, Mungark?
18?
Okay, she actually doesn't hit. That's nice. She
Yeah.
comes at you with her battle axe, and you're able to step inside in time for her to just split the stone under your feet. That's her. Mungark.
Okay. First of all, they're all gonna take 2d12 fire damage.
Do it up.
Okay, so boy up top. Oh, goodness.
Now, personally, I roll damage altogether
This
if
one?
it's like an AoE, but you can roll them individually if you
I
like.
was gonna just go around the circle. 11. 15. And 6.
Alrighty.
So we're just gonna go to town on your girl here.
Do it.
18.
That does not hit.
Alright, before I take my next attack, I'm going to activate the mask again. And so I'll get advantage on attacks for the rest of this turn. I didn't think about it. 28.
You know what? You can apply advantage to that first attack. I don't care. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
The
first
so
one's
that first
27.
attack will hit.
So the
And the second one will hit.
So the first one is 22 plus 5. So
23.
What?
23. 18
No,
plus
18
5?
plus- no, 18 plus 4 with my rage damage, then plus 5.
Oh, I
27.
forgot about your rage damage.
27.
Yeah. Then the second one is 14 plus 9, so 23. Let me know if she starts looking real busted up.
I'll let you know.
32?
That will hit.
So 17 plus 9 is 26. And then the last one.
She's starting
is
to
a
look
crit.
busted.
Okay, I'm going to non-lethal this one then. I crit for 19, 21 plus 4 is 25 plus 4.
Duh. Okay. She's still standing. You lay into her with a bunch of blows and then finish up with the flat side of your axe to like her ribs.
Mm-hmm.
She's coughing up some blood, but she's still standing.
Okay.
Man, she was doing a lot better when she stayed out of melee range.
That's gonna be my turn. Yeah, well, she came into melee range with the beefiest of boys. What can you say?
You know what? I'll tell you, she has a reaction that she can parry to add +6 to her AC. But even if she had done that, you were still hitting her.
Yeah. Hey, good news. I
Zach.
have one more activation. Stupid
Dakin's gonna land some hit.
He do be
I'll use
attack.
I'll use that reaction that I rolled earlier, the 7, to deduct from it. Because technically it's not supposed to be on a hit, I just assumed she was gonna hit.
Okay, well then, after the reduction, it's 2 damage. As he
I'll take 1.
gets, yeah, he lands a single nick on you,
I like barely even notice.
Gallus. Everyone's so low on resources. This is just a stupid endurance slugging match now. Please.
Who
do
knew
something.
that the people with the most health would be the best at a war of attrition?
I'm gonna pop on over here. Just lay into poor homegirl over here. And you know what it's gonna be. 34 to hit with my superiority, so 19 and 9, so 28 damage total. She can make that wisdom save. And then I will slap once again. 22 to hit for another 19 slashing damage.
She is barely standing at this point.
Fuck. God, I just don't have anything else.
Do you don't even have a second win?
Oh, no.
Or not a second win, no.
I used my action surge on, like, the first turn of this combat.
Oh.
Alright. Next turn is my last turn of being big. That's my turn.
Okay. Incidentally, she failed her save, but, I mean... Gundak, he gonna swing his little axe. He's gonna hit your boy once. It's not gonna do much. Okay, pretty good. 11 slashing damage.
I will
Pretty good
take
for him.
5.
Yeah. Back up to Klonos. You
Okay,
are thawed
bonus-
and shit's going crazy.
Bonus action, blue mask fragments, stage 5. So my homegirl is magically restrained. She can do a strength 18 save at the end of her turn.
The end of her turn, ouch.
And then I'm going to move like here-ish to kind of split the difference.
Is it time?
Well, I don't know if I think next turn is time, because this turn, I'm gonna do my Mystic Arcanum, and on Callista, I'm going to cast Flesh to Stone.
Oh, fuck.
So I need a Con 18 save from her.
She succeeds.
Damn.
Motherfucker. Well, there goes that one.
I counterspell her saving throw. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
Oh, I have
Bad
legendary
day.
actions and stuff to do. The end of your turn, Miss Scourge of Theros decides, hey, I'm gonna smack that boy that's right in front of me. And she does. Take 7 slashing and 19 necrotic.
Me?
Yeah.
So I'll take 3 slashing and 19 necrotic.
Well, before that, I'm going to use my reaction to take minus 10 from it. So 10 and then half it.
Does that work on the necrotic?
It just says whenever they take damage, reduce it by 10.
Oh, okay. So I'll take 19. So I'm still taking 3 slashing
And 9 necrotic.
and 9 necrotic. We'll do it that way. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, I'm not looking good.
Okay. That your turn? Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay. Eftalia, can she do fucking anything despite being restrained? I don't think she can. No. But she will 100% break out.
That's a
at the end of her turn.
fucking scary ass feature. Like, damn, auto restrain? That's crazy.
Callisto, she's gonna go ham right now. Because she kinda has to, otherwise she fuck. 2 hits. 12 slashing and 13 necrotic. As she swipes at you 3 times and you dodge once, but you do acquire 2 nicks.
Nyx. Theros.
Hey.
A. You got that, Josh?
Oh, me? How much is it?
Yeah.
I'm not paying
12 slashing, 13 necrotic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh god. Oh god, oh fuck.
How much else do you have left?
Out of 101, I'd say I'm about 10.
Oh my god.
Okay. It
Monkar's
is your
like,
turn.
code word! Code word! Mother of God, code word! Alright, Mungart's gonna activate the last activation of the mask that he has.
Do it up.
So I'll get advantage on these attacks. 24, well thank God I did that.
She will
Oh,
smack
she
the
takes
blow out of
it.
the way with her axe.
Okay, well I need to do the 2d12 anyway.
Yeah.
You know, remembering mechanics would be important. You'd think I'd be better at it.
Especially considering that you're a fucking. Have you been doing your little rage aura this entire time, by the way?
It doesn't happen every turn. It just happens when I activate it.
Okay.
It's actually garbage.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, actual garbage. So she'll take 11.
Alright.
As will the boys.
I was about to say, top boy will take 3,
Damn.
and bottom boy will take 6.
Bottom boy.
Hey.
Anyway, back to attacking. A lot.
A lot.
Well, 22 plus 4, so 26. All of this is non-lethal, by the way. I should have said that again.
Fuck you.
18 hit does not hit.
24 or 30 should.
Or no, yeah, no, that does hit, yeah.
Yeah, I figured a 30.
Reaver damage is the attack. I don't know what the fuck it is. Okay. How would you like to describe your knockout?
Yeah, I think she like knocks the blow away the first time, right? And he just uses the momentum to bring the axe down on her head, and she just crumples to the floor, right?
Yeah, the last thing she says as she loses consciousness and hits the floor is, "We could have ruled there," and then she's out. Incidentally, these piles of bones over here will finally hit the floor and not get back up.
Yes, I'd like to reach down and pull the mask off of her. You will not be needing this. Little
Okay. And is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Gallus.
Gallus returns to his normal size because a minute has passed. So my strength goes back down to 18, to a measly 18. But he's
Now
still,
you're a shower, not a grower.
yeah. And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna fucking hit with his battle axe. 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
14.
Describe your kill.
He shrinks down, but with her glowing and everything, I'm gonna say that he just reaches and grabs her by the neck, and just says, "I gave you a chance," and then he just like shoves the axe into her midsection as hard as he can.
Unlike Callisto, she does not get a final word. You see the fire leave her eyes as you fatally wound her, and she just drops.
Damn it.
Womp
Alright.
womp. Okay. Combat over.
Fuck. We did it, boys. Shit.
And then they all get back up again. No.
No.
Hey man, I still got spell slots to go.
Let us see.
And Gallus is like breathing heavy and everything.
As you guys kind of take a second to get your bearings again,
I cast
Um,
Power Dinosaur. One turn too late. Did I do it?
Mungark's like,
a large looming shadow appears on the back wall of this room of the temple. Meow.
Oh.
Oh, that is a looming
Oh,
shadow now, isn't it?
you thought you were big, Gallus.
Let me see.
I
the
remember
thing.
this
There's
level
a
of
thing.
Parappa.
He's on the back wall, so he should be spread super thin, so he can just stretch his token from corner to
Come
corner.
on.
So a loud, resonating, raspy voice doesn't appear from the shadow on the wall, but from inside your minds. And I mean, you can tell instinctively that, like, that's obviously this shadow thing speaking to you. So you've done it. You're defeated. The masks are in your possession now. But what now? You are in the underworld. What were your plans after this?
And come to think of it, that hadn't really come to mind yet, has it? We were so focused on taking Callisto down and arguing amongst ourselves, we didn't think about what was going to happen to us afterwards. We've curried the favor of several gods now, haven't we?
I mean, yes, you have.
Ultimate chaos. Let's put the mask together.
Don't you dare.
We reforged the mask and we put them back to back.
Put half on the back of your face and half on the other front of your face.
What do you do now?
You have
Actually, I wanted
superpowers. You have superpowers, but unfortunately, you do still required to eat and drink, which you can't
Actually-
do now.
I put one mask on each ass cheek.
I use one as a cup.
And then I do like the Ace Ventura where he like talks out of his butt.
God, we are such fucking meme lords, my god. What are our options exactly? You're the one who's in charge here.
You know, the shadow on the wall is doing some like shadow puppetry shit. He's gonna lay out a little scene for you. Others have found their way back to the world of the living, though they are never quite themselves, and you'll see kind of a scene of some people walking, and over time they're kind of slumped over, obviously not quite as energetic as they were on their expedition, and by the end of their journey they just look like shells. You could wander these lands for what would be hundreds of years back on Theros, or I would be willing to restore you to life under certain conditions.
What are these conditions?
1, you leave both of my masks here in the underworld. 2, you must never praise Heliod. 3, you may never again look upon the rising sun.
This is heredity bullshit.
Yeah, fuck this noise.
I'm gonna make a religion check here. Well, I don't know. You know, what's her face said she had a way out, and she doesn't have the mask anymore. You know, let's see here. I think I have some rope because I took an explorer's pack.
Wait, what? What are you? Oh, I thought you were going for like.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm willing to say that we just tie her up, we take our chances, and we tell this guy to get stuffed.
Well, Now, hang on. I thought we were going to leave. I mean, I'll say this in character fucking. We were going to leave the masks all along, weren't we? Weren't we? The entire point of this was to keep them from tearing the world up topside.
I mean,
Also, to be perfectly clear, to reiterate one of his terms, he just said don't look at the sun. Literally, the rising sun. He doesn't care if it's like 8 in the morning. You can look at the sun after that all you fucking like. You just can't enjoy a nice proper sunrise again.
Yeah.
that's who is he to infringe on my rights? I have rights.
God.
Take a load.
He's the fucking god of the underworld. That's who he is to infringe on your rights.
Take a load, dude. I'm the one with the mask. Like, all I'm
I'm not
saying is, we
opposed.
can leave the mask here. We already have somebody to get us out.
I mean, presumably she doesn't want to do anything with us.
Unless she had to use the mask to get out.
True.
All right, counter deal. Everything except I want the sunrise. That's my breaking point, is that I can't enjoy a sunrise.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Now, well, you know, next thing you know, you're turning around and your girlfriend turns to salt. Like,
Yeah, the shadow on the wall will extend a hand to the shadow of Klonos, and it will pick up the shadow in its shadow hand. And Klonos, you now feel deeply uncomfortable. It's like something indescribably large is looming over and weighing down on you.
So
No,
is that a yeah?
there is no negotiation in this.
All right. Then why? Oh, it has to do with Helio. Okay, that makes sense actually now. I thought he was just being a dick. Okay.
well, he is.
But he has
Listen,
his reasons.
I have no reason to worship Helion anyway.
Yeah, I have no
got
really-
angry god
I
to
don't-
deal with. Okay,
I
like,
don't care about Heliod, but like, this is sun bullshit. Like,
yeah, and there are 2 more gods in Nyx that can probably get me out of here. So like,
okay, what about sunsets? Are sunsets cool? Because like those are more of my like awake hours anyway.
Additionally, he's going to add now.
God damn
the
it!
Final term. One of you must remain in the underworld.
well, sorry, mask lady, because you're stuck here.
Yeah, we volunteer her as tribute.
Despite him being a shadow, you'll still see a smile creep across his face. No, not the one you strove to fight and overthrow. One of you.
All right, well now you're just being a dick.
No, she was one of us. She just got a little power hungry and left. It's cool.
Okay, let me.
We're all
let me make
friends
an
now.
insight roll for. Oh wait, no, he succeeds because he's a fucking god.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time I've tried to deceive a god.
It's true. I remember. They were like, Baal, could you like throw in some gold? And he was like, I'm the god of fucking murder.
It's worth a try, okay? Like,
what does this entail exactly? What?
You mean like someone staying in the underworld?
I feel like you owe us as much as that, yes.
This is simply the way of things. I can no more explain the necessity of it than you could explain how or why it is you draw breath each day.
But what do I get to do? Is it some sort of life like they talk about? Or is it just nothingness?
It's a little column A, a little column B. This is incidentally me speaking and explaining the gist of it to, not him.
I understand, but...
I like the idea of him putting on a James Wood-esque voice and being like, Yeah, a little column A, a little column B, you know? Like,
Hey,
Yeah, he's just Hades. Yeah.
So like down. Go ahead.
Where is like the god Infatides in all this?
Anyway,
where the heck is Crufix?
Crufix and Clothis, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look at
yeah,
Erebos and be like, you would
the
stand in the
Infantity
way
button.
of not one but two gods. You believe that Mogus and Crufix won't have words to say about this.
I welcome them to come down here and challenge my right over souls within my domain.
Alright. You know what? And Gallus, like, throws his axe down and says, I'll do it. Alright, you can have me. Because someone is going to have to be here to take care of all the lost souls that'll be led astray on account of them letting Callisto live. Mark my words, it's going to be a mistake. But I want everyone, whoever comes here, that were abandoned like I was, I want them to have a face, something to look at, and a hand to help them up as they struggle to find their feet. Can you give me that much at least?
Very well.
Mungar, Klonos. Well, I can't say that I liked either of you by the end of this, but it's been a damn pleasure.
Mungar's gonna give
Alright.
you like a
Fuck you too, bro.
symbol, like a I'm out symbol, and just be like, more power to you.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to Gallus and kind of whisper in his ear and slip him my mask pieces and be like, "The terms are that the masks stay here. It's not that you can't have them while you're here.
Okay.
So you got my mask pieces."
Yeah, I think
So-
Mungar could live with that. I think instead of giving them to Erebos, he'd be much happier giving them to Gallus.
So everyone is in agreement that this is the plan, that Gallus is staying behind and the rest of you are returning to Theros?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like the idea of a god just showing up and being a dick and then getting away with it.
That's
even
kind of
after
the
we did all the
entire-
hard work for him.
That it's kind of the
and
entirety.
he never answered
So-
my sunset question. Like,
There-
am I still able to?
That
No.
is the entire
Yeah, no,
Greco.
Sunset is fine.
The
Sunset's
entire
fine. Okay, then I'm okay.
the entire Greco-Roman mythology is gods showing up and being dicks. Let's be real.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
The Erebos did just make Mungar shitless, so... 10 more levels and he's coming back, dude.
It's true. Zeus shows up. Flip a coin. Heads your smote. Tails he's your dad.
I'm just reading
Well,
Eftalia's
you're gonna be
thing.
calling him daddy.
As Callisto's former lover, Eftalia is well aware of her ambition. Shit. We killed Callisto's ex-girlfriend, didn't we? Whoops.
Oh, well, she...
Yeah.
So, the shadow on the wall will pick up the shadows of Klonos, Mongarch, and Callisto, and you three will find yourselves whisked off the ground and carried up towards the ceiling, and at a certain point you'll just not be there anymore, and Gallus will be left alone in here for now. So, Meletus, the three of you, well, you two plus Callisto will find yourselves suddenly walking through the great gates of Meletus, as if that crazy shit hadn't just happened. The Kairi River runs fresh and full of life, unlike it did in Dark Meletus, which, dark river full of people dragging down. There's people lining the streets, watching the two of you anxiously as you march down the avenue.
With an unconscious body over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, the people recognize her.
Yeah.
So there's like hushed whispers people look fearful, but some of them look excited as well and hopeful. People are kind of lining the streets, but they're not blocking off the avenue leading towards, the fuck is it? Basically, the Senate building.
The Acropolis.
The Acropolis, yeah. Where it would seem it's appropriate enough to bring them, because, I mean, that's where the Council of the 12 are. Well, 11 now, but, you know, Alexo didn't make it.
Well, no. Okay. Yeah, we'll take her there.
So in the Agora, you find 11 people wearing blue stoles, like the one that Alexa wore before she got, you know, her throat cut. They kind of sit up from their seats. Is that Callisto?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw her down at their feet. and
By this
say-
point, Callisto is awake, and she'll go oof.
and be like, we stopped this one's plans for world domination or whatever. Do what you will with her. I'm done.
And one of them, an older woman, not unlike Alexo, but she has a lot of nervous energy. She'll stand up quick. She'll say, "And the masks? Where are the masks?"
I think Mungark will look at Klonos and then look back and say, they are gone. Destroyed in the underworld.
You'll see shocked expressions on their faces, and they will quickly turn to joy. Ah. Blessings upon you then, heroes. Alexo had shared the deal that she made with all of you. We, of course, intend to honor it. Though there was a third member of your group, was there not? And she'll kind of stop herself mid-sentence as she realizes, oh, he didn't make it back. So she'll shut herself up. Well, in honor of your achievements, you will be given a villa inside the city of Miletus. Taxes paid into perpetuity. You may stay there as long as you like, and you're welcome in our city. As well as you will be celebrated as heroes, you may nominate yourselves for seats on the Council of 12, as we know we can trust you, and it just so happens that there is a seat open if you two would like to nominate yourselves outright.
You know,
But
council,
please,
council rule just doesn't strike Mungark as being very fun.
But we can discuss that later. For now, and she kind of beckons for a servant and another one, and they go like sprinting off. We must have a parade. There must be celebration to honor your deeds and that of your fallen comrade. And as there begins to be a grand parade and everything, we go back to the underworld, where Gallus, you're all alone in the Temple of Far, but the shadow's still there. And you are suddenly whisked away as he just casually says, "Come with me." And you are torn out of the temple, and you just kind of find yourself in a graveyard with literally gravestones as far as the eye can see, like beyond the horizon. You see, these masks are invested with my power. And were one to destroy them with what simple powers are on Theros, or even in Nyx, I fear would have dire consequences for myself. But I do feel there is a way. And this shadow will become more corporeal. He just looks like a tall, older man in some resplendent robes now. And he will reach into one of these graves. His hand will push through the soil. And he will pull out a light. I don't suppose you know what this is, and he kind of waves it towards you. He's just holding what looks like a fucking ball of light.
You'll have to enlighten me.
This is a spark.
Hell
Torn
yes.
from Xenagos.
Hell yes! Sorry, continue.
Torn from who?
Xenagos.
Optimus. From Optimus Prime, duh.
The crazy god who was also a planeswalker.
Oh, yeah, Xenagos.
Yeah. I give this to you freely, as I feel Theros is not a perfect creation. And the one who is willing to sacrifice himself that his others might go on to Meletus, it does not sit well with me. And he will step closer, and the orb will just kind of sit on one of his fingers, but only if you accept. This is the spark of a planeswalker. And he'll go on to explain yada yada planeswalkers. They have magic capable of traveling planes and doing all sorts of crazy shit.
And what about the masks? Do they stay with me or do they stay with you? Because for all we know, this could happen again.
I give this to you freely, but I do offer you a choice. I wish these masks destroyed and their powers returned to me. But there exists no power in Theros, or Nyx, or here in the Underworld that can do so. I would ask you to go out into the multiverse and seek a means of restoring my powers to me and destroying these masks. There is nothing I can offer here that is of greater value than that which I offer freely now. But nonetheless, I ask you for this favor. That is, if you accept the spark to begin with.
And Gallus looks at the orb, and he says, "Let it never be said that Brass Gallus ever let a job go unfinished." And he go ahead and he takes the orb.
Yeah, you step forwards, and he just presses his finger into your chest, and there's a shooting pain as this thing enters you, and your being is suffused with a fucking insane amount of power. And you kind of black out for a bit, and you come to, and you feel very different. Go then. Explore the plains, do as you will, but I do ask that you find a way to destroy these masks and return my powers to me.
Alright. I think Gallus will leave the Ino mask, but he will look down at the Elpis mask and place the entire thing on his face. And says, "Gonna need some help out there in the unknown, right?"
He'll give you a grin-ass smile. So I suppose that means you will return then. Excellent. He'll take up the Ino mask in his arms and cradle it and look down at it with obviously some very bittersweet feelings. I wish you well then, Gallus the Planeswalker. May we meet again. And then I assume Gallus is just gonna fucking plane shift somewhere else.
Oh
as he
yeah.
steps away.
Ravnica, let's go. You just hear like
And-
he pops out onto a city street, and in the distance you hear bark, 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 bark. That's you weren't in
You're
Ravnica,
Goblin.
weren't? Yeah,
I wasn't, but you did tell me about your fucking goblin.
yeah. She became
It's the one
Kaja.
that barked at people.
Hey, she was fun. She became Kaja because I felt I had precious little time with Vanaxa.
Yeah, just
And
go,
that is the end of Theros.
go drop that mask off at New Phyrexia. Let's really see how bad we can make this plane.
So 2 of you are nobles in the city of Miletus and have a fucking villa all to yourselves.
Well, one of them.
Yeah.
We both know that Mungark isn't doing that.
Well, by the time Gallus comes back, hopefully Mungark will have leveraged this power to become the ruler of Miletus.
You know,
And will have started taking over other city-states around the area.
what you could probably do is like one of you takes the villa and then one of you takes the seat and then the one who becomes a council of 12, they'll just fucking build their own villa later. And then one of you is a motherfucking planeswalker.
Swag.
Is that written into the story like that?
No, it is not.
I was gonna say, because that's weird, because it's definitely not how you get Sparks.
Oh, no, it isn't. But I was just like, you know what? What a fucking planeswalker and a god is around and then they die? Kind of a big deal. And I don't really like stranding someone in the underworld. Plus, he wants someone to, like, go destroy the mask somehow. But how the fuck are you going to do that if you can't travel to other planes? Because there's nothing on this plane that can destroy the mask without killing him.
So weird. I don't know. It's weird.
Speak your truth, bro.
I don't know. It's just a weird ending. Because it's weird that they would write it in that somebody has to stay, but then not give you the option to become a planeswalker.
Well, that's why I added the option. Because it was like...
the Ravnica book was like, hey, if they meet the right conditions, yeah, give them a spark. Go somewhere else.
So they didn't give that option, but they did bizarrely like okay. If you guys had gone to the Hall of Justice, like above where the actual entrance to the old temple was, there was a bunch of gay vampires hanging out up there.
You know, the usual.
And- Yeah, because Pseudo Greece and Underworld, and apparently if you guys had befriended them, they'd be able to show you a portal out.
Oh?
See,
But,
I
like-
told you! I told you!
But that's the only like direct way of finding a way. Otherwise, it's just kind of vague. Like, oh, maybe they find a way. No,
We could have done it.
Maybe not. It's
So what happens if I wake up and watch a sunrise?
Erebos will probably curse you with permanent blindness or something.
That's bullshit.
He's a god. He's full of bullshit.
Yeah, you did make the shit list, that's for sure.
Well, I like the ending for me. Is that what you guys are gonna do? You're both gonna become counselors? It doesn't seem like a very Mungark thing to me.
No, I'm
See,
pretty sure
I'm-
Mongark's just looking to leverage power.
I'm actually torn. I think Klonos would take the villa and just leave it like empty to be basically become like an eyesore because he's kind of pissed off at the surface world, and then go back to like SeaWorld and swim a Shamu.
Good.
Fucking Christ.
The first Mungark the first minute. I forgot for a second that he's a Minotaur, not a Mungark. I mean, he is a Mungark, but the first Minotaur counselor.
Mungark goes on to propagate his own race. The race of Mungark.
I think he's gonna go try to unite all the Minotaur tribes and lead them on a crusade against the city-states.
I could tell you that they won't all unite, but I mean, a few will be like, hey, let's go fuck up unis.
Mungark's like basically a legendary warrior at this point. If anybody could do it, then...
Yeah, I would talk to SeaWorld for you too, so we could gang up if you wanted
See?
that.
There you go.
God, it's fucking Candlestick 2.0. God damn it.
This was a plan all along with Mungark, though. He is very power hungry.
Gallus comes back to the underworld. He's like, "Hi, I'm back. I found a way to break the masks." And then he's just like, "Yeah, so Theros is
It's
gone."
like, I'm a little busy right now, and there's just like waves of people.
He's like King Yenma in fucking Dragon Ball Z. This desk, they give me this really nice desk. It's made of mahogany. Mahogany. Is that what y'all are gonna do? Because like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I mean,
I think so, because after Klonos died, he basically lost faith in pretty much the entire surface world. Like, he was just like, yep, no, fuck this shit. Did nothing for me. I came here with wide eyes and like great expectations, and I was let down sorely, so fuck these guys, I'm out. Like, Gallus and Mungark won over I don't even want to know, say but enough respect that he's like, yeah, sure, cool, you guys are cool, but fuck everybody else, kind of thing.
I don't know how Thassa would feel about that. I mean, she'd probably be down with kind of taking out some aggression on some of the other cities and shit.
Thassa actively hates the overworld. Like,
Oh,
Thassa
excellent.
Yeah, Thassa, like, I'm pretty sure in the lore, Thassa is actively against, like, the other, their gods of each polis, right? And she, like, actively hates basically all land dwellers.
Yeah.
So if Gallus ever goes back to the underworld, yeah, it's gonna be full of...
The mer people are kind of super not okay with, like, land people. It's
this is like
weird.
this is like the hey, we'll give them a shot, and if they fuck it up, like,
yeah,
no, fuck these
So what
guys.
I'm hearing is that
shit.
Mungark becomes Groudon and Klonos becomes Kyogre.
Basically.
and
Gallus is Deoxys.
Gallus
no,
is Gallus is Rayquaza. Come on.
I was gonna say Rayquaza just fucked off to another plane, so we're good to go, baby.
Gallus
Here
is
we go.
more like Reggie Steele, I think.
Water.
Reggie Brass, a...
Hey,
Light
cool.
shit on fire.
I'm cool with that.
I imagine Mogus is extremely excited that Mungark's just like, let's go to war. Let's go to war.
Hey, you guys
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead
and
and
Mogus has like 100% forgotten entirely that he squished you. He's just like, yeah, fuck it, let's go.
I am enjoying that we averted a plane-ending crisis only to start another one.
He started playing ending crisis.
What's happening
I'm not
to
gonna end the plane if I.
what is happening to Callisto if we let her live?
You
Seeing as we
know,
let her
the
live.
thing doesn't fucking say.
I imagine she goes to jail because, like, I mean,
Go to jail.
they said don't kill her. They never said I had to let her win. Okay.
Yeah, no, she definitely won't stay in jail forever just because plot bells and stuff, because they were like, oh, she has a purpose to do more stuff, but, I mean, I don't know. She probably, like, you know what, just for funsies, I'm gonna say Meletus, like, frees her and has her command their armies when shit is brought to their doorstep, like Mungark and Klonos.
So Gallus is definitely gonna be like, all right,
Oh shit! Here we go again.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I think probably Mungark's in a pretty good place now. If he gets to fight people and become more powerful, yeah, you know, that just sounds like Mungark for me.
And
Yeah,
then
you will 100% become like a living avatar of Mogus. Well, I misspeak because Mogus doesn't need you to be an avatar. He can just fucking go down himself.
the same a
but-
champion,
Champion, yes, absolutely.
kind of like Eftalia was.
And ditto for Klonos and Thassa. Thassa would be like, yeah, go fucking drown them all. Please.
Oh, dude, we can turn into enchantment people.
Klonos, middle name, Klonos Xenophobia Gilgarain. Very good.
I mean, I see nothing wrong with this.
Y'all, I'm excited for, yeah, Isaac brought up a good point in the chat. I'm excited for 5 months from now when we get the Wizards of the Coast Magic Cross the Forgotten Realms book, and all of our OC characters can go meet Luthier. It's like, Drist and all these Mordenkainen and all these cool people, and there's Luthier. Here.
Man, Brandon has never fucking been witness to Luthier, hasn't he?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you weren't in Dragon Heist. That's right. Oh man.
It's like the only character that brings me true joy.
So Luthier was Josh's original ranger back like 3 years ago. Whenever we actually, dude. Real shit, it might have been 4 years ago that we did the first thing in Candlestick.
Yeah, no, yeah, it would have been, because Harrison's 4 now.
Right, and Harrison was like just a little baby. I need to look at Nick's videos because motherfucker, let's see.
I just wish that Nick would send us the videos.
Well, I think they're gone now.
So I hope you guys did enjoy, but I have no intention of ever running another like module or campaign that's written by someone else ever again.
That's fair.
I want to write my own shit. God damn it.
So
yeah, Luthier was meant to be like a face character for the party, but
had no
I wrote him
charisma.
in a way where like basically the alignment would just shift to whatever people were doing around him. And so he was just very innocent and naive for most of the campaign. So a lot of the campaign was people tricking Luthier into doing things for them, or him doing ridiculous things that
yeah.
didn't really make sense. The
So-
first dungeon we went to, we like came up on a room full of treasure with like dire wolves in it or something. And then it was just like Luthier walks into the room, and I was like, yeah, the wolves are pissed at you. They're sitting up and growling. I was like, Luthier walks up to the closest one and tries to pet its belly. He's like, roll for it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a nat 20. It rolls it over for belly rubs. I was like, cool. Luffy's gonna try to befriend the wolf and bring it with him. And he's like, roll it, but if it's not a 20, it's not gonna work. And that was the story of how Josh got called doggo.
Oh god, I was such a baby.
And all the
DM's
treasure
curse.
in the room.
So
That's the DM's curse. If you ever say like, okay, if it's not a nat 20, it doesn't happen, it's gonna happen.
So listen, May 16th of this year will be our 4-year anniversary of the first session of Candlestick. Because the second session took place on May 23rd of 2017. So a week before that would have been the 16th. So yeah, we've been playing together for almost 4 years. Granted, one of those years doesn't really count because we kind of stopped, but like, yeah.
Granted, several doesn't count because I wasn't there for them.
Oh yeah, all
Yeah.
right, buddy. But yeah, that's
Yeah, but yeah, that was one of the several hijinks of Luthier, including at one point I got a disguise kit, but that I wasn't proficient in. So constantly Luthier would dress up in bad disguises and try to trick people into thinking he was somebody else.
the two of them were
and-
Root Beer the Wizard. Root Beer the Wizard was my
Luthier
favorite.
the Wizard was one. What was the other one
Sir-
that I dressed up as all the time?
Sir-
Lord Reginald.
Lord Reginald, thank you.
It's hilarious because that's the only one that actually worked.
What's amazing too is that this is the same character that had like a really edgy undead phase. Because
Yes, I did get through it.
Luthier did
Luthier
die.
died.
Yeah, Luthier died midway through the final boss fight of part 2 of the Candlestick campaign. And I was like, you know what, this character's really good. Let's make him a Revenant because they're striking a deal with Baal as we speak, and he could totally do that. So Luthier got to come back as a Revenant, and he spent the entire third part of that campaign as an edgy boy. And then as soon as Germong ascended to godhood and as a god, resurrected him, no charge. Lufir immediately
No,
went back
but
to being Go ahead.
No, but here's the funny thing too with that. Lufir had accepted his fate and he was ready to like piss off basically, so he took his like super busted bow and he like busted it over his leg. Like it was like this is like the weapon.
This huge symbolic, it's like my mother's weapon, like my dead mother's weapon, and like has like saved me so many times. It's like this beautifully magic, like it made magic bow, and I just like snapped it over my knee and was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I don't want anybody else to have it. And then Isaac's like, yo, you want to just like not be dead anymore? And I was like, oh heck, I forgot.
Yeah, no, I have a long-standing habit of breaking magic items in Pathfinder, at least. Like, oh yeah, you defeat the halfling, whatever, and he drops his bow. Like, okay, I run over and I break his bow over my knee. And the fucking halfling looks up at me and is like, that was magic, asshole.
Yeah, he came back in Dragon Heist as a traveling bard. Because that was the other thing. He was a ranger bard.
To be clear,
play an instrument.
His levels were Ranger 19, Bard 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
We all took some interesting multi-class. Like I was a rogue. I want to say it was either 18 or 17.
I think you were
2 or 3.
You were Arcane Trickster 17, Hexblade 3. I remember this because you did get your pass.
I thought it'd be funny if Luther could play an instrument. And so we took one level in Bard. And then in Dragon Heist, he came back and he played at the wedding.
He did.
I believe he played the harmonica or some dumb shit like that.
His Bard...
Although,
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
His bard teacher was the traditional retired level 20 adventurer shopkeeper. Specifically, it was a level 20 retired bard whose name was Leary Ged, who's literally just Geddy Lee.
Yeah.
And he taught him how to play the fantasy bass. Because my dad was like, you should have... Because my dad's a huge Rush fan. He's who got me into Rush. And so my dad was like, there should totally be just like a dude named Leary Ged. And I'm like, all right, Dad, I'll do that for you. I got you. And so I put Leary Ged in there, and that's yeah! And that was his whole thing. I will teach you the ways! And he'll just like play a 20-minute keyboard solo, even though we're in a medieval setting.
Luffy tried
that
to
was
dress
also
up as a
the
pirate once. That was fun.
Yeah. That was the campaign that we almost broke Tyler. I'm surprised he still plays with us anymore, to be honest.
I was gonna say, at one point we opened a tea shop, right? And I love this tea shop. There's a lot of stories about this tea shop, but my favorite is the night that we stole the deed to the coffee shop next to us.
The fucking deed monkeys. I haven't listened to the old episodes of Candlestick because I was still figuring out my audio setup back then. But I pray to God that we still have the deed monkeys on audio, because if we don't, I will be very upset.
Yeah, so the middle of the night, Mark summons like 5 monkeys or something like that to go steal this deed.
Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't 5. No, it was like
it was a lot.
It was a dozen, I think. Let me look up Contra Animals, because I want to get this.
And then
Lufir was like, I'll go because Tyler was like, they're not going to be able to do that. And I was like, don't worry, Lufir will go and he'll make sure it works. And Tyler's like, how are you going to do that? Are you like going to wear a disguise or something? I was like, yeah. Lufir paints himself from top to bottom the same color as the floors in the coffee shop.
Yeah,
So,
and Jermong used the disguise kit to literally dress up as a monkey. So we had camo Lufir and monkey Jermong with a bunch of like actual monkeys.
It was 8 monkeys.
And then what we did is we went in, trashed their place, stole their deed, came back, and we realized, oh shit, we're direct rivals with them. They're going to immediately incriminate us. So we had to trash our own place. So we had, those damn deed monkeys got you too?
Oh man, I remember I had like really cool ideas. Like there was an entire completely abandoned quest line in there because the original thing with Order of the Candlestick was that there was a murderer, there was a serial killer on the loose, but instead of a serial killer, they were turning people to stone. And the twist was, if I recall correctly, there was going to be like a Medusa in the sewers. And that was going to be like the big boss before we go off to do the whole thing. And honestly didn't have very much planned out after that. And I completely abandoned this because they were fucking me over with the fucking tea shop shit so much. And that's why I wrote in the thing with Jeremon's dad.
We did literally just stop playing D&D to roleplay having a tea shop for a while.
and you know what? That was totally fine because I got one of my favorite NPCs ever because the twins, Song and Dance, but especially Song. I remember they actually did a really good job of doing the little mini quest I had, which was in between their going and trying to save Jeremon's dad and watching him die and watching Jeremon spiral into substance abuse. They did a really good job actually of like helping to restore Song's confidence. That was the little mini quest that I had.
Oh, that's why I learned how to play bass.
Yes, that's right. And like they had a little, I had like a little concert they played at on Natural, the tea shop, and I remember her canon voice for singing songs is Nora Jones, because I had her sing "Don't Know Why," which is a very pretty song. I think
fairly wholesome.
I remember Ragnar wild shaped into an octopus to play the piano, which technically doesn't help anything if you think about it. Because you have less fingers.
Honestly, it probably makes it worse.
Exactly, yeah, you have less fingers, but it's still very funny. Yeah, very near and dear to my heart. Before we all start filtering out, we need to talk about where we're going forward real quick, because I don't know how much of Avernus we had, but I believe Josh said there's like 2 months, give or take, left, so like 8 sessions, you said, give or take?
Like, hopefully about 8.
Yeah, I know it's like premature to put numbers on these things, but just like as an estimation. So, that means that, I'd reckon if it's the only thing we're playing, then I reckon Icewind Dale, unless we started during Avernus, which I'd be fine with. If you guys want to keep on bouncing back and forth, it's up to y'all, but, Icewind Dale.
That is kind of up to you guys whether Josh feels like he could use the extra week, and or whether Isaac feels like he would also like an extra week between his sessions as well.
Once we finish Icewind Dale, which I'm sure will take like a half a year, probably something to that effect.
If we're lucky.
Yeah, it's girthy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be not only pursuing all the side shit, but also making up our own stupid bullshit side shit too.
I'm a spooky ghost girl. I'm gonna be getting into a lot of trouble.
I mean, there's literally 2 whole chapters of just side quests.
I love it. You're still not into telling us what
I
kind of...
will only add one... Yeah, I was gonna add one additional thing, vaguely. In addition to being a beekeeper, my character's also a lumberjack.
Oh my God.
I almost took a bee as my familiar.
I will be right back, by the way.
Okay.
One sec.
So,
decided to go
what were
with
you-
that instead.
What were you saying, Tyler? Like, you're not into what? You kind of cut out.
Oh, I didn't say I wasn't into anything. I was saying that I was gonna get into a lot of trouble because I'm playing as a spooky ghost girl. What I...
Gotcha.
I want to do some cosmic horror stuff, but
I think,
not.
Go ahead.
We don't have to do Ghost of Strahd, but could we do our Ravenloft spooky themed, like maybe around Halloween or something?
Maybe. I could possibly, like, do, like, a very condensed Curse of Lufir.
Oh my God!
No, spook month, the whole month of October. It's a four
sessions
session
of
mini.
let me look at October. Because if we play on Tuesday, there's a Yeah, 5/12. Yeah.
You can spill into November.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. Like, here's what I was thinking. It's no secret that I really want a I've been wanting this since the beginning. A long-term ass, kind of like just very elongated, 50+ sessions, fucking 1 to 20 epic adventure. That's our base, right? Like, just like a Forgotten Realms 1 to 20, that, and I talked to Brandon about this because I know there's like a couple things in the air about what Brandon wants to do after Icewind Dale is done.
Yeah,
And
just vaguely like Northern Faerun starting campaign epic thing, and or something set in the Elder Scrolls.
and like, you know, I've stated my thing, how I'm not really a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls as a setting, but here is what I want to say is that I don't want to be I don't know, like, what's a better word to use other than bully, but like, if you guys want to do like a Elder Scrolls thing and like the group wants it as a whole, then like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm just saying that if Brandon is down, then we could do this big 1 to 20 long form, takes like a year or two, who gives a fuck, like, you know, just our very go-to constant epic campaign, our Dragonlance without the Kinder kind of deal, because it's no secret that me and M's group like fucking blew up into smithereens, and it's very sad because we were very attached to our characters in that Forgotten Realm setting. So I would love to bring back Aerithir and Mango with you guys specifically, in that long-term setting. You know, like, you know, Isaac makes the most rogue he's ever rogued, and God knows whatever the fuck Josh makes for like a long-term thing.
Dude, it's clearance time.
But like, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, our best of kind of deal, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at here, where Brandon just goes off book and he writes whatever the fuck he wants, and we just play that for like years if need be. That's my ideal. That's what I would love. And if we take breaks occasionally for like modules or, you know, Spooky Month or something, then I think that'd be ideal. This is what I want, but I want to know what you guys want.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. I mean, I think after, especially after Icewind Dale is up.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
By that point, I would have finished Icewind Dale, Curse of Strahd twice, Dragon Heist twice, and potentially be in the middle of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, all within like a 6 month to a year period. So I think by that point, I'm probably going to be like DM'd out.
And you know what? If depending on when you get DM'd out, I can do not necessarily like an epic 1 to 20 thing on the off weeks, but like I can do a level 1 till we get sick of it. Elder Scrolls, whatever the fuck. Just to give you more time so you're not DM exhausted before the end of Icewind Dale.
Brandon loves
that's
doing
fair.
this shit, so like, yeah.
Yeah, no, and I think the fatigue won't hit through Icewind Dale, to be honest, because like it's a lot of fun. Like, that's actually, yeah, I've been wanting to do like Curse of Strahd with people, and yeah, I've been wanting to get back into DMing, but like Icewind Dale is like the one that got me like.
And
like,
as
on
mod
the
tools
DM
come
kick.
out, if we want to do modules, I have no problem running modules. Like,
Occasionally
like-
taking like time off from our epic 1 to 20.
yeah, or
to do things.
going every other week or something if we
Exactly,
wanna
like what we're
start
doing right
spreading
now.
it out something or like that.
I just
Yeah,
me
and
and
honestly,
Emily. Go ahead, dude.
I wouldn't mind if we wanted to make a Roll20 account for specifically for the DM, like a shared Roll20 account.
That's
and
not
we just split the cost on modules
that's not a bad
for-
idea.
for Roll20.
I want to prod you guys about the Foundry, because my Wednesday group has been using it, and it is, in my opinion, it is better than Roll20 in almost every way. That being said, it takes some significant setup, and not all of us are as technically minded as my Wednesday DM is. So that is a
yeah, it would just depend. One of the big bonuses of Roll20 is they have built-in modules, and I think
that's kind of a big thing. Yeah, for sure. Not to mention, I think prep is
I'm
harder on the
definitely
Foundry.
open to using sites and shit other than Roll20 because it ain't perfect.
It's
It's
not.
not. But you know what they say: po bodies nerf it. So.
I'd be down with that. It's me and him. Arethyr and Mango are very special to me and him, you know, because that was as much as that whole group kind of went south and ended up bad because of my DM's incessant alcoholism and everything. It was still really, really good storytelling and really good.
Oh, if you're gonna rehash characters, can I rehash Arctos?
I mean, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the
I
thing.
I can bring back Sinros.
Oh my. Oh, okay, be careful now because listen, Arethyr is a bard, Mango is a wizard. So, granted, I'm gonna be the most melee. I'm gonna be the most melee bard ever. I'm gonna be a swords bard. I'm gonna be a swords bard hexblade. So I'm gonna be pretty good
I've
in
kind of
melee.
wanted to do like a UNT hexblade warlock, like a more physical based one.
For this, make sure you pick something
Result.
that you are really excited about doing, like fucking party comp, whatever. But like, I think the most important part, if we do this for a really long term, and again, this is a character that I am super passionate about, so I will be bringing my writing A game, and I will be a dick about memeing if I need to be. But like, just make sure it's something.
Sinros goes to
Sinros does Waterdeep.
Sinros goes to the gym because there's another wizard, so he goes to the gym, gets buff, and starts taking levels in fighter instead.
Dude, I just bring back Diana.
And
every time Tylee gets mad at me, I just go, "We needed a cleric, okay?"
I mean, like, whatever. Just remember that Arethyr is a harper and Mango is a no-nonsense wizard. I'm kidding, but
And Diana's crazy, but you know, it's...
So then we bring back Beavis and Butthead. Duh.
So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that Arethyr and Mango are very special characters to us. We put a lot of heart and soul into them and kind of had that ripped away from us all of a sudden with no resolution whatsoever. So I trust you guys a lot. As people I played with for like 4 years, I treasure you guys as friends. You guys are a big part of my life now. I forgot that I'm still on stream, so god damn it, I'm being all freaking cutesy huggy on stream, whatever. But I appreciate you guys a lot. I strongly enjoy playing with you, and I've played shit with Brandon for like a decade now, and I trust his story writing abilities to be able to pay these characters the respect that I think that me and Emily think that they deserve. Conversely, I think that if you guys do things that you guys are very excited about for this big long-term thing, I think we could have our own fucking Lord of the Rings kind of shit. So like, I strongly, not like suggest or ask, but like if we want to do this, then I super recommend doing something that you are excited about, will be comfortable playing for a long time, and would be able to like write things for. You know what I mean?
And on the absolute flip side, if you guys do want something lighthearted, all Khajiit party in fucking Elder Scrolls D&D.
Just give it some thought. You know, it's we've been looking to do this for a long time, get back into that, and I think that doing that doing Arethyr and Mango and shut up. I think that doing Arethyr and Mango in the Candlestick version of the Forgotten Realms, I think, is a super special once in a lifetime opportunity, and to do that for a long time, I think would just make me so fucking happy.
Yeah, that's nice and all, but look at the Discord real quick.
Yeah, I know. I fucking know. I trust you guys to do whatever y'all want. I even trust you guys to like make meme characters into good like Tale of Two City fucking characters if y'all need to. Like I trust y'all because I don't know. I trust y'all. Same group that gave me fucking.
If we're playing long form things, I'm not even sure Brandon would be upset if we get bored with a character, being able to be like, all right, let's sunset this character in the story, and then like write in a new character. You know?
Yeah, of course.
It's not like the end of the world.
Right. With That's also going to be a thing. It's going to be because Emily is very attached to certain things we acquired in that campaign. Oh shit, my music just got really loud. Emily is very attached to certain things we got in that campaign, like Mango's Broom of Flying and shit like that. And that's going to be difficult to. We're doing like a soft reset on our characters, where because obviously we can't have been the ones that did the dragon heist because the dragon heist has already happened in our universe.
Yeah.
And we're also level 1. So there's certain things, so I think like there are several ways to go about this. Either like we all start with a magic item or some shit like that. And Emily gets her flying broom and her weird purple cat. And shit like that, or I don't know. We'll have to like figure
All
out.
I've said on it thus far, I do have an idea of what I want to do with that in mind, and I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going to go with it. All I will say is, trust me. Just trust me. I have a good idea of what to do.
Yeah. I think the only thing that we have for certain right now is that Arether and Mango were in a threefold adventuring party, where the third character just like split, because that was our old adventuring party was the 3-man party. He kind of split to do his own thing, and we're both kind of like, well, shit, what do we do now? And we own a shitty dive bar in the castle ward of Waterdeep, which is our replacement for the Troll Skull. But instead of like the Troll Skull, it's basically Patty's from Always Sunny, where it's barely ever open, and we mostly use it to store our shit in and not actually run it as a business. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff to think about. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm pushing my desires on y'all, but I also would love to do this with y'all because y'all are my best D&D friends, and
Even completely disregarding and not giving a shit about your characters or your feelings, I still want to run a level 1 to 20 thing that I write. So, like, considering your feelings then, like, yeah, I'm 100% on board, obviously.
Yeah.
So either way, I'm good.
Okay.
if you guys are cool with that. Now, granted, this is after Icewind Dale. This is after Spooky Month, probably. So, well, plenty of time for all that shit to get started up. We can talk about it more as the time comes. But thank you guys for hearing me out for that, because, again, big deal for me and him. I guess I'll end the stream now. Shit.
Alternatively, we could just do a 1 to 20 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yes!
But it's just a one shot. We have to go 1 to 20 as quickly as possible, and if we don't get to 20 at the end of the module, we die. It's like WarioWare, but it's D&D, but it's like WarioWare.
Toilet flushes, everyone dies.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, together. I also rolled Arether Mango's stats.
I'm a Donatello boy, so I mean.
Oh, I'm fucking Raphael, although not Raphael, fucking Leonardo. I wasn't big into the TMNT, to be perfectly honest. But I like Leonardo because he's blue.
That's why I liked him back in the day.
Works out because I'm a Michelangelo stan.
I knew you would be a fucking Michelangelo kid. I knew it.
No shit, dude. I play Bluebeard.
I rolled out Arether and Mango's stats, and after their stats and the level 1 feat, they're kind of crazy. Like, to the point where I kind of want to, like, purposefully take some points off of their stats because they're kind of insane.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Because...
that being said, I am excited about this turtle, dude.
I'm very excited about Icewind Dale.
Oh, Isaac, I didn't send you the lore thing. So, I think, for my lore, I think probably, my character just, he grew up with his family in a forest by a little pond, and they spent a lot of time laying around. You know, they were a very laid back, relaxed family, and they kind of just expected everyone to go at their pace, and Zana's just a little bit slower than all the other turtles, and, you know, he watched everybody leave to go on these adventures, because turtles are apparently very curious about things, and the only thing that really interested Zana was watching the moss grow on people's backs, and he was just like, I wonder what makes that happen. And that's how he started finding out about like pollen and stuff and spores and mold. And he got really interested in it. And so he finally got up and went to go find people who knew about that. And he stumbled across some druids who taught him some druid stuff.
So basically, the secret to success was like essentially watching paint dry.
Yeah, he's like the late bloomer, right? You know, like you know those parents who are like, oh, he's just a late bloomer. He still lives in the basement and stuff. He's like, Mom, bring me more
You're
Cheetos.
literally talking about me right now.
Well,
I wonder.
I don't want to put names on it, but
You know what's weird with the turtles is that they have a super short lifespan, right?
they do, yeah. And he wasted like half of it just laying around watching mold grow.
And
Literally me.
you haven't given me your rolls for your secret yet, have you?
No, I haven't because I don't know what you want me to roll for that.
3d20, but
Just
like,
a 3d20.
yeah,
I'll
but
do that
don't
real
add them up.
Where is that bot still in our chat?
I think so. Yeah, Dicebot. Yeah, it should be. Just try Well, he's offline. He might not be.
I think you gotta go exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark R. Roll.
Yeah, I think he's dead. I think Dicebot is dead.
He's fucking dead.
Let me.
Oh, I killed him.
Let me look real quick. Shit.
Let me just go click on the D20 thing real quick, and I'll just roll it in roll 20 real fast. A 3, a 4, and a 6.
Hooray! It's not the same as mine, I think.
Well, I've also mixed them up and given you, so even if your numbers repeat, they're different things. Like, one of you is,
Clever.
the list is forward to backwards, one of you is backwards to forwards, one's evens and odds like it.
Yeah, 3, 4,
I
and
obviously
6
won't
for
reveal mine,
so.
but suffice it to say that I am happy with my secret.
I like mine too. My
You said
character.
3, 4, and what?
6.
Two of my
Okay.
choices for secrets were pretty bomb. One of them was like, no, no, we're not doing that.
Oh, now I will end the stream.